Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Isra. This is the July channeled message. Do take what resonates for you and discard what doesn't. The messages that have been coming through have been very strongly around the heart energy. And this will be a build-up, a continuation of what's been taking place in June. Since the solstice, there's been this deep desire energy. There's been this fire, flame within the heart that has been reignited and connecting back to what your heart is desiring to create in this world. And with that, connecting to your authentic self, connecting to who you truly are, and asking yourself why you're holding yourself back from sharing your authentic self, out of what fear, and where have you been giving your power away, what beliefs. And this is connected to the solar plexus chakra, which is your center of power, leadership, moving forward in life, motivation. It is your center of joy, sharing your joy with the world. And so asking yourself, what brings me joy? And sometimes answering this question surprisingly can be very difficult for some, because there's this masculine-led, unbalanced way of being nowadays in society. And so reconnecting back to what lights you up, to what sparks that light in your eyes, to what feels expansive in your heart for you. And it could be as simple as eating chocolate makes you happy, and then asking yourself, what else makes me happy? For example, for me, sitting in front of the camera and actually expressing my truth to the world really lights me up. And so having that time for yourself to reflect, taking time for you, instead of constantly distracting yourself or looking on the phone, especially when those uncomfortable emotions do come up. And during the season, during Cancer season, this can absolutely be coming up because there's a lot of heart stuff, and it could be so easy to numb and distract and run away from feeling the feelings and coming back into the heart. There's a lot of focus in the mind for most of us, and it's so important to come back into the heart, to come back into the body. And that can be done through different means, through exercise, through qigong, through yoga, and this will have an important outlet for you to move your body, to shake out, to remove any stagnant energy. And this is connected to the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra comes into balance more when you move your body, connecting to your truth, connecting to your authentic self at this time, and allowing your authentic self to shine through. Asking yourself, why am I not allowing my true self to shine through? Out of fear of losing people, out of fear of judgment, out of fear that you won't be loved. Knowing that the true people who love you for who you truly are will allow you and see you with so much love that it will be a whole other level of being, a whole other level of love that you can receive into your life when you allow yourself to express yourself in an authentic way and to receive the love, the true authentic love from other people, instead of this fake love that other people are wanting you to be in a certain way in order for them to love you. And I can connect this back to the inner child, back to what parents would expect from a child. I love you if you are this way, or if you do this for me. And this kind of conditioning can really bring about dissatisfaction in one's life. And so taking your power back, cutting the cords from these beliefs, can bring you up higher, a higher level of being. And this is what we're being called to do, to love oneself unconditionally, enough where you can actually express your truth without the fear of losing certain people, because those people were meant to actually fall away from the very beginning, since they did not love you for who you are. And the ones that will love you for who you are will be attracted into your life. And so this energy around the heart, around the solar plexus chakra, has been such a main focus for the last couple of weeks and will continue to be the focus. And closer to the end of July, July 26th until August 12th, there's something called Lionsgate Portal. And during this time, there's this high vibrational frequency coming through for the Earth from the planet Sirius. And Sirius is connected to ancient Egypt. And so it's connecting us to something much deeper, a deeper remembrance of who we truly are, upgrading our DNA to greater awareness, to greater realization of who we are, and reclaiming of our own power. And the most open point of the Lionsgate is during the 8/8 portal, August 8. And this year is extra special because it is the 888 portal. 2024 adds up to 8. And numerologically speaking, 8 is the number of abundance. Abundance not only in the sense of wealth, and this is absolutely in focus at this time right now, but also in the sense of love. Allowing the outpouring of love from your heart, this watery energy to come through from your heart and to fill you up, to fill up the root chakra. And so I see this image of it flowing down into your root, filling your roots up and nourishing the places within you where they have not been nourished. And in doing so, there's a greater level of receiving expansion that may come through as you open up to receiving your heart's desires and not holding back that floodgate of passion and love. And so there's this fiery energy and this watery energy that is flowing through, the merging of the masculine and the feminine, that kundalini energy that is flowing through right now. And with that, there's greater awareness. So it goes up into the crown like a serpent energy. You know, in ancient Egypt, you get that image of the crown with that serpent energy. And with that, there's a transformation, a greater awareness that comes through. And so allowing yourself to be filled up with your own desires will allow you then to take the steps to create, put yourself out there. And you will feel that pressure, by the way, at the beginning of July, this pressure to create, to put yourself out there. And if you don't, this pressure will increase and increase and increase, and it will become very uncomfortable. And so I highly recommend just simply taking baby steps with whatever it may be. It could be just posting something on Instagram or on any social media outlet, or it could be to make a video or to create art, knowing that whatever you create from the frequency of your heart, connecting down into your heart energy, will be very beautiful and powerful, no matter what the mind says. In the sense of, I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy enough of receiving love, or I'm not worthy enough of receiving abundance, will also be in focus right now. And so realizing where you're rejecting or pushing away from receiving. And I connect this to the inner child work, the shadow work, and where, for example, growing up, you were told that you're not worthy of receiving something unless you did something, or unless you gave in some way. And so dissolving these beliefs, and it does require quite a bit of inner work and reflection, and that's why making that time to reflect is essential. Reflecting can be done through journaling, through meditation. I highly recommend journaling. I have a video about that and on my YouTube channel, so you could check that out. I will place it in the comment section below. And when you create time to reflect, you then are able to become aware where you need to shift the energy and alchemize that energy, to transmute this energy from a lower belief, a belief of scarcity, to a belief of abundance. There's this major energy, this 888 energy, this abundance energy around love, around creativity, around wealth, being channeled through at this time, especially during the Lionsgate portal. And you might be already feeling this massive heart expansion taking place. And just noticing those emotions, if tears need to come through, allow them to come through. If this sort of anger or passion wants to come through, write it out, let yourself be expressed instead of holding yourself back. and noticing where you're holding yourself back. And another message is to surrender to all of this that's coming through. Surrender is the energy within the heart. That's what I feel when I think of surrender, and opening up and allowing, again, the flow of energy is like water, allowing yourself to feel all that you need to feel. And this can be shown to you in layers, actually. So where you thought you surrendered, there's just these deeper and deeper layers that may be channeled through. And so having a practice of allowing and just saying out loud, I'm open to feeling all that I need to feel. And like, you might feel a burst of emotion coming through from your heart, and that's okay, especially if you're a highly sensitive person, an empath, a light worker. It can feel really strong, intense, but allowing yourself to feel this will allow you to expand further past where you were before. And to recap, since the solstice, there's been this massive masculine energy healing taking place, rooting, grounding more into the body in order to receive this high vibrational frequency coming through at the end of July and beginning of August with the Lionsgate portal, and allowing this expansive heart energy to come through. Allowing yourself to feel everything within your heart will allow you to upgrade. The heart energy is the most powerful energy center within the body. And so when your heart is in balance, it can bring balance to your other energy centers in your body. And it's the center point. And it is your connection to the divine, to your intuition, to your inner wisdom. And so when your heart is in balance, then you're able to ground more, you're able to receive greater, higher vibrational frequencies. And of course, grounding is important. And with that, it's giving us the opportunity to heal the inner masculine energy, the ground, to receive greater and to expand the energy body in order to receive this greater abundance. And so imagine the pillar of light of you receiving something is like small like this. But as we expand the energetic body, the root energy, we're able to receive so much more. And with that, anchoring higher vibrational frequency. So I have taken cards out from the Rose Oracle card deck, as well as Work Your Light Oracle card deck from Rebecca Campbell's. The first card is Codes of the Seeds. And this is saying the blueprint is within you, take the next step. So sometimes we get caught up with the idea, I need to learn more, I need to do more research, and realizing there's a time and place for that is very important. But at the same time, to not allow that to self-sabotage you in holding you back from creating and putting yourself out there. As long as you connect from the energy of your heart and you are grounded within yourself and just allowing your authentic self to be expressed, then it's going to be a beautiful and powerful creation. And so this card, Codes of the Seeds, is telling you it's time for you to take the steps forward to create. And now the second card is Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do at this time? And so similar to this card, it's like connecting to your heart, connecting to what you are desiring to create in this world, and allowing that authentic expression to come through. And in order for you to do that, reflection is going to be important. So the third card is Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? The external world is a reflection of our subconscious beliefs. And so when we allow ourselves to observe what's happening in the external world, and where we're not allowing ourselves to receive love out of fear of being abandoned, out of fear of being hurt again, and seeing how you can expand your heart to receive more of that love. Another message that's been coming through very strongly is, where have you been over giving of yourself where you shouldn't be, where it's been depleting you, taking from your frequency, and cutting the cords from this. And another message is, where can you give more of yourself that can fill you up in the sense of creativity, in the sense of what brings you joy, and connecting to that deep desire instead of want, connecting and knowing the difference between a want and a desire. A desire flows through from your heart so effortlessly, and that energy fills you up from your feet, from your root chakra up into your own body. And so there's this sort of flow of energy from your root up into your crown, and then it comes back down. So that is the image that I am receiving. Where can you give more of yourself, also in the sense of your wisdom, of your knowledge? How are you holding back and thinking that if you give this knowledge, then another person will have a greater advantage over you, and like safekeeping this knowledge? That's something that it's very important to share and to give, because when you do so, there's going to be a greater return of abundance and energy to you. The question of where have you been overgiving of your energy out of fear of losing the love of another person, out of fear of being abandoned, and realizing that's coming from a place of scarcity, the inner child kind of wounds. And so giving love to your inner child and reassuring your inner child by saying that you are loved as you are, and you don't need to overgive of yourself, and that you are loved in the whatever way you are. And so this is a very healing time for the inner child. It is, for some groups of people, core wounds being dissolved. And in doing so, greater abundance can flow through for you. I hope to make a separate video for the Lion's Gate portal energy. There's just such a massive amount of energy, especially with that 888 numerological frequency coming through, and around the heart energy as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video. That would mean so much to me. It will get this video to more people out there. Subscribe to my channel, and comment below if any of these messages resonated for you. And I hope to see you very soon.